Kylo Ren, one of the new faces of evil in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, makes a return in The Last Jedi. But what really caused the creation of Kylo Ren? This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. So that scene in The Last Jedi in which we do have a confrontation between both Rey and Luke Skywalker taking place just after the events of when Kylo Ren reveals to Rey the half-truth of what happened that night. The night that Kylo Ren destroyed his uncle's temple and slaughtered some of his students and took the rest. So this was the night that Kylo Ren was essentially created. And one of the big suspicions for Rey is, of course, she questions Luke Skywalker, is it true? Did you create Kylo Ren? This is when they get into their little fight with the staff-to-staff combat style. Eventually Luke Skywalker is on the ground where she ignites the Skywalker lightsaber, giving her a better defense here, of course, and she just deactivates it and starts going on about how Luke Skywalker must tell her the truth. So he tells her the truth. He tells her the true story, or at least what we the audience are said to believe is true by Luke Skywalker. And what he tells her is that he saw darkness. Snoke had already turned his heart, and he used his pure instinct at that moment, and he only found himself with shame. So he couldn't kill his nephew, and by the time his nephew woke up, he actually locked blades with him, eventually leading to him getting himself buried underneath the rubble of his Jedi temple. Now, as Rey points out, you think the decision was made, it wasn't made, there's still conflict within him. When we touched hands, I saw his future, Ben Solo will turn. So what's really interesting to me is the biggest question of all, did Luke Skywalker really create Kylo Ren? Well, if we look at this a little bit deeper, alright, we do know that when Luke Skywalker was searching Kylo Ren's mind, he was going into his heart and he realized that it was turned by Supreme Leader Snoke. However, according to Rey, the decision was not made at that moment in time, and that there is still conflict within him. Now, in the other scenario, let's say if Luke Skywalker never decided to ignite that green lightsaber, what would have happened with Ben Solo? Would he have actually ended up becoming Kylo Ren or not? If you ask me, I believe it would have just happened later on. It would have taken maybe a couple of more weeks or even months for Ben Solo to turn fully to the dark side of the Force, eventually betraying his uncle. But the fact that Luke Skywalker ignited that green lightsaber, I think that was the big turn there, because that really created a big trust problem between Ben Solo and Luke Skywalker. I mean, imagine this. Imagine this. If you're in bed sleeping, you wake up to your uncle with an ignited lightsaber about to murder you, how would you react and what would you think about him at this point? You would view Supreme Leader Snoke as the right person. And that's exactly and totally, I think, what really twisted Kylo Ren's mind completely 100% there in the moment. So technically, yes, Luke Skywalker did create Kylo Ren to a degree, I believe, but not directly. I think that Luke Skywalker was only like a part of it, essentially. I don't think he created Kylo Ren, quote unquote, full circle wise here. I think that Snoke was just the seed there. And I think that what Snoke was trying to do, since he is an expert at manipulation and all of these different things that have to do with the mind, I think that he created this distrust within Kylo Ren and his perception of his uncle. And when he saw his uncle that he was about to murder him, that was the big seal of the deal there. That's when Kylo Ren said, enough is enough, I'm out of here, I'm burning this temple down to the ground. So, guys, I would really love to hear your comments below in the comments section. What do you think? Did Luke Skywalker really create Kylo Ren? Was he the direct cause of the creation of this sinister figure in the galaxy within the Star Wars sequel trilogy? Drop a comment below, let me know what you think about that. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.